Hi everyone. This is the part two of I guess the day I almost died basically. I think I told you in the first video that I had fibroids. Come to find out I had about 7 of them. And I would when I have my monthly, I would it would last for at least about 3 weeks. So I was kind of bleeding out, and my organs were starting to shut down because my hemoglobin had started. My hemoglobin, when my doctor had checked it, was like 5.2 or something like that, and the average adult woman hemoglobin is supposed to be about 12 point something. So, it had gotten to the point, I was so sick that when I get in the shower, I couldn't even wash myself because I would be short of breath. And I was walking around like that, and I guess my body got used to it. I used to be tired all the time. I guess my body just got used to it. And but when I went to the gynecologist, the new one, and she drew blood, she was like, "Oh no, you got to get to the hospital." So I'm gonna pick up from where I was in the first video. Went to the hospital. I ended up staying for a whole week. Ended up getting about 2 pints of blood. Got out. I felt wonderful. I felt like a new person. Felt like a new person. I had energy. My skin was just glowed. Felt like a new person. Um, but so I ended up I started changing my diet. I started take one thing I did. I started taking my iron pills faithfully. I didn't play around with that. I took that faithfully. I went online and I looked up all iron enriched foods, and I really started eating all enriched iron foods to keep that hemoglobin up. And also I went on ahead and scheduled to have a hysterectomy because the source of my problem was the bleeding. You lose blood. Blood is life. That's your life. If you're losing it every month excessively the way I was losing it, um, that's not good. Um, and the fibroids. Come to find out, I ended up having like 7 of them. So, you know, but I would advocate, the main reason why I wanted to make this video is because a lot of women struggle with anemia. Your hands and feet, you're cold all the time, you're eating ice all the time. Those things are not normal. They are not normal. And then when you have the fibroids, that's another thing too. When I had my fibroids, which was 7 of them, I could not lose weight. My stomach was big. Now look at my stomach. Now I'm pretty petite, but before then, no matter how, I'm gonna stand up. Before I got on pajamas too, y'all. So excuse me. Before I got rid of the fibroids, no matter what I do, my stomach would not go down. I could not lose that stomach. And that's because of the fibroids. So the point of this story is you have to advocate for yourself. Sometimes your doctor, and I know they don't mean any harm, but they kind of, and sometimes men doctors too, they kind of, because they're not a woman, they kind of would dismiss what you say because you look good. Because you look good, something internally is not going on with you. No. And then you trust their opinion. you know. But I just wanted to say, all women, just advocate for yourself. And when you're not feeling right, when something's off, you know, your body is supposed to maintain homeostasis. And you should not be tired all the time. You should not be eating ice all the time. For one thing, that ice will mess your teeth up. I heard that. Long term eating ice will destroy your teeth. You know, I remember missing out when my kids were little on a lot of activities that they did because mommy was just tired. I was just tired all the time. I just didn't feel like doing it. And, you know, my oldest daughter, she said, Mom, you're just lazy. But bless her heart, because she didn't know any better. You know, she was in the doctor's office with me and going to the doctor's office with me when I was being diagnosed with everything. And she actually cried when the doctor told her, you know, what my hemoglobin was and that your mom organs were shutting down. Like I said, if you have increased heart rate, cold all the time, shorter breath, you're in trouble. And a lot of us, we get taking energy, we mask it by, you know, we thinking we're going to take a vitamin, you know, a vitamin, you know, a multivitamin, or we're going to take our energy drink to get that energy. But if you have fibroids, you know, you already have been diagnosed as anemia, you got that huge stomach where you have fibroids, you know, you have issues with excessive bleeding every month, get it checked out. Please get it checked out. And if you don't like the opinion that one doctor gives you, go to another one. Okay? So that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to end this video. And you know, right now though, I'm doing good. I'm doing good right now. I'm doing good. I feel good. You know, I feel pretty good. I'm doing well. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to me. And I hope you learned something. And to just, you know, pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your body. And these are young girls too. Even if you're like in your 20s and your 30s, pay attention to your body. Because it's a lot of females who are, you know, maybe they want to get pregnant. And you can't because you have fibroids in your you have fibroids. And that's one thing that would prevent you from conceiving. Fibroids will. So get that stuff taken care of. Please. So I'm gonna end this video right now.